Hi everybody, it's Nichelle here again with Birth Uhura. Here at Birth Uhura, I am a full spectrum plant-based holistic doula and an advocate for all things safe, natural, and effective. Here on this channel, we discuss all things pregnancy, birth, and womb health related. So if you guys love the content and you like what you hear, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Please note that all of this information on this channel will be used only for informational and educational purposes. We do not give medical advice here. I encourage everybody to dig a little deeper, do some research, use your intuition, use your logic before you make sound decisions for your family. Today's topic is going to be about birth positions, ideal birth positions. Let me just get um, right into it. I do not understand why we are still birthing on our backs, or why that has even become a practice for us women, because it makes absolutely no sense. It goes completely against gravity, and it increases so many chances for complications. Birthing on your back, first of all, increases your chances of tearing, microscopic tears or severe tears, an episiotomy. It increases your baby's uh, chances of fetal distress. It lengthens your birthing process, like your laboring birthing process, because when you are laying down, you are literally, your body is literally crunching upwards. It's not giving that open, you know, position that you need to carry out the process of bringing a baby earthside. It causes so many different it can increase pain. You have no control really when you're laying on your back. I have labored and birthed on my back before, so from experience, because my other two were different, from experience, birthing on your back increases the pain. You know what? I don't like to call it pain. Let me not say that. It increases the intenseness of your experience, because you don't have any control. You're laying on your back, and when that urge comes, or that contraction, which we call it, when it comes, you try to move and you can't, and you stuck, and it's just like you gotta just sit there and hold on to something and just deal with that pain. As opposed to, if you are up and you are moving and you're in a good position, you can maneuver, you can breathe better, you can hold on to something, you can crouch down, you can pull, like, it's just a different experience. You can move around. Movement is so good. I mean, it's just so much of a relief for those really intense moments. So when we're talking about birthing on our backs, we are introducing ourselves to so many risks, so many complications, and it just doesn't make any sense. So let's talk about some of the positions that we can be in to birth our babies successfully and without all of that, putting the pressure on your spine and your vertebrae. That the back here, it that controls your nervous system, your spine. I know some women have birthed their babies without an epidural and have become numb, or have, lost their feeling, lost their sensation for a while, because half of the time they got our legs up to the chin, and it just doesn't even make any sense, because it's like all of that pressure, putting on our spines, and even putting pressure on the placenta. We're cutting off oxygen to the baby. There's so many reasons why we do not want to birth on our backs. It is counterproductive. It is completely bad for the entire process. So birthing in a squatting position, your legs need to be open. Um, Birthing and on your hands and knees, excuse me, is a good one. You can either hold yourself up on a yoga ball on your hands and knees, or you can literally crouch down, hands and knees flat on something. You can do a frog position. You can get a birth stool. A birth stool is simply a little chair that you can sit on, and then it has like a hole in the middle So like you will sit right over top of the hole and someone will catch the baby underneath, you know, if as the baby is coming down. You could also birth standing up. I know some people are opposed to it, but I have seen many women birth standing up because they are taking back control of who they are, their power, their capabilities. And that's so important. We have to get spiritually connected. We have to give our children the rights of way. We have to open the portal for them to come earthside. We cannot give the control to our families, to our providers, to whomever. We have to take the control. We have to. Other people can be there to help assist and guide, and support and be there for us, but you need to take control. You need to know who you are. Remember who you are. It's very important. Um, Sometimes people say, oh, my balance is bad. What if I fall? What if I hurt the baby? There's ways around that. I had a situation where I did a home birth. I sat a chair on the right side of her. I sat a chair on the left side of her. I let her swing her leg over one chair, swing her leg over the other chair so that her butt is just sitting on each chair. And then there is an opening in the middle. And she could hold on to the arms or hold on to partner. And she was able to birth her baby without, the wobbliness or the squat position or any of that other stuff. So it is so many ways around, all of the fears that we have about not laying in a bed. But please, please, by all means, do not have your baby on your back. Another thing too, let me talk about real quick. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, I had an epidural. And while I don't, that's not my go-to thing, and I'm not saying that what anybody should do with themselves. But while I don't advocate for those drugs during birth, labor, or any of that stuff, if you get an epidural and you have no feeling, it is not impossible for you to get up off your back and have your baby. If you are obviously you're going to be in the hospital if you have an epidural. So they have access to birth bars that you can pull yourself up on. The bed, come on now, technology, let's think about it. These beds come all the way up into a 90-degree angle, right? Have them push you all the way up. Have them have some, little stirrups or the little clamps on the side of the bed. Put your feet in them so that you are in a sitting position. Get that birth bar and hold yourself up on that. Have your partners or your birth team getting you moving, pulling you to the side, pulling you to the other side. Yes, sometimes this is why doulas, this is why our birth team, our partners are so important, because here's where we come in. When you can't move and you can't adjust yourself, it is laborious. It is a lot of hands-on physical work, but you have us to move you around, to get your legs up, to push you forward, to hold on to us so that we can get in the proper position to get that baby down and earthside. So please, again, like I said, do your research. Make sure you are understanding what you are choosing to do. Again, birthing on our backs is an absolute no. It's completely against the law of childbearing. It's against everything that our bodies is structured. Our gravity goes down. Our vagina hole points down. When you lay down, your uterus tilts up. So how is the baby gonna? It just takes more work for your body to have to eject that baby when you're laying in the bed. So please, please, please do not birth on your back. Find out what's right for you. Get comfortable. Make sure you are doing your work and being responsible for your experience. Again, my name is Nichelle. I am a full spectrum holistic doula with Birth Uhura. Please, if you guys have questions, comments, drop them in the comments section. If you would like for me to talk about a topic that I didn't talk about, email me at birthuhura@gmail.com. Thank you all again for coming and tuning in. I am so grateful for all of the views and all of the subscribers. And I will see you guys for the next video. Peace and pregnancy deaths.